Cancer, I hope that you guys are all doing great. So this is going to be your love reading for the second half of March. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look and see into the energy in your love life. Let's see what Spirit shows us is coming your way in love. All right, you guys, if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. And sorry if you guys hear noise out there. It's so noisy where I live. And if you've recently subscribed, thank you. And for everyone returning, I send you all much love and light. Let's jump right in, Cancer, and see what is the energy coming your way. Okay, before I begin your reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the Holy Spirit. So Aries energy and Pisces is coming through. I wonder if you guys are dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. You guys could be cross watchers, or you could have that energy moon or rising. There's definitely a lot of efforts that are going to be put in. Maybe whoever this is that you've been involved with, I wonder if you do feel like they haven't been treating you the way that you deserve. And what I mean by that is maybe they're not taking the connection as seriously as you'd like it to, taking you as seriously as you'd like them to. The Emperor coming in reverse along with this Hangman upright like that, it lets me know the way that things are, like there's a switch in someone's mindset, like it's a switch that's been flipped almost, and now they're realizing. And once these realizations are made, there really is no going back to old ways. Like it's almost like an epiphany, really. It's a very strong energy. So seeing that, and I know from seeing that, there's this energy of reciprocity that comes in. This Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, it's a very strong message from Spirit about the realization and the clarity of how someone needs to try harder, work harder, be the kind of person that their partner deserves. And for those of you that feel like maybe you've been neglected in some ways, haven't been as respected, like seeing the respect that you deserve, there's a big turnaround that's coming in. There really is. For some of you, it could even be, for some of you, honestly, it could even be like recognizing that you do deserve more. And I know that once you recognize that, you'll teach this person how to treat you. It's someone that's gonna learn, because I feel like once it's realized and once it's put out there, it needs to be put out there. It's something that has to actually be discussed. Whoever's keeping all of these feelings in, it's important that they really talk to their person about, like, look, this is what I feel is missing. This is what I want. This is what I feel I deserve. And I just see where there is a huge realization. I feel like the realization is a lot of it comes from your person. And I know that they don't want to feel like they've disappointed you. They don't want to feel like they've disappointed themselves. So as soon as it's brought up, because some of you might be wondering, like, well, if I bring this up, is my person like gonna understand where I'm coming from? Are they gonna make the changes that I hope that they'll make? And I can see that they absolutely will. I see where they're gonna go through this period of feeling bad and even feeling kind of guilty. But they'll come out of it, and then they'll want to bring to the table what they feel you bring to the table. So what I really see here coming in for you guys is someone who steps up to the plate in a major way. But it's not going to happen out of the blue. It happens when everything is just kind of laid out there. when the truth is not held back anymore. So maybe Cancer, you've been, feeling all of this, but not speaking up. Maybe just kind of expecting your person to understand what you feel and what it is that you want. But what Spirit shows me is that's not going to get the ball rolling. What gets the ball rolling is like actually speaking up about it. So I see someone stepping up to the plate in a major way towards the end of the month, second half of the month. What you really need to know about how this person looks at you is you really are their partner. They can't picture themselves being with anyone else. They can't picture someone who would be more suitable for them. And I know that they don't always tell you how much they appreciate you, but they really, really do. And I think that's why they go to this place of feeling like really coming down on themselves. They're going to feel guilty about it. I just think it needs to be brought to their attention. If in order for changes to happen, it needs to be brought up. It needs to be talked about. And those changes are going to be very real. And they're going to be lasting changes. Okay, Cancer, that's important. Because I wonder how many of you do feel that way. That maybe you feel like you're just giving more, doing more, working harder at the connection and the responsibilities that the two of you might share. You see, that's really just what it is, because I'm asking Spirit to show me more about like this awakening that they'll have than to see this Libra energy come through around the Hanged Man upright. They're gonna really want to do right by you and make things right and give you what you deserve, because justice is all about like giving you what you deserve. It speaks to balance. It speaks to harmony in the connection. Because I feel like I'm not taking their side when I say this, and I don't think that they're like just playing dumb. I think that someone needs to speak up and not just assume that their person knows what they're thinking. And it might even surprise you when your person tells you like how surprised they are, like, oh, it might even catch them off guard. Because not to take their side, but I honestly think that they don't even realize how things have been lacking or things have lapsed or the way things have been neglected in the connection. But I know that once it's spoken up about, they'll take it to the head, they'll take it to the heart, and they'll make the appropriate changes that are necessary. Okay, let me look at this Six of Pentacles. You're going to start to feel a lot better, because I know where some of you are in this place right now, where maybe you do feel just like you're holding grudges in. You're in this place where you feel, some of you now, where you feel like, I've given a lot. I feel like my kindness is being taken for weakness. I feel like I get, gypped, feeling like they get gypped. And some of you just feel like your person's not even being as romantic as you would like them to be. All of that needs to be discussed. And I can see where it's not going to be able to be held back anymore. The Ace of Swords is like a very powerful like truth that just cannot be held down. The truth is going to come out about how someone feels. And I just know that you're going to start to feel a lot better, seeing the energy of being hurt. And then seeing it come through like around the Six of Pentacles, your person will want to make things right. They'll want to make you feel better. And that's how you can really gauge if someone's really there for you and cares about you, Cancer. If you tell them the truth about how you feel, yes, at first they might be a little bit taken back by it. But if you give them a moment to process it, if you're dealing with someone that really cares, they're going to probably apologize and then really step up and start to ask you questions like, what can they do? You'll have a whole conversation about it. So even if like you've said it and your person kind of pulls away or shuts down, I would say just give them a minute or give them time to process it, because I really do think it's going to catch them off guard. Finding out like, wow, you feel that way? Have I really slipped up that much? Okay, but like the key to unlocking this energy and to smoothing things out really is talking about it. Talking about it, and then kind of, it might even be a bit of a challenge for you, Cancer, because once you talk about it, and if your person is surprised, and if they don't, just tell you everything that you deserve to hear right away, I would say give them a moment, because it's a huge shift that's going to come in. And like I said, if you're dealing with someone who really cares about you, they're going to do what they have to do to restore that balance. So the beautiful thing about the reading is I see the second half of March being a very productive month in a lot of ways, productive for the relationship, for the connection, because it clears the air, and it clears away the heaviness, and it brings in a lighthearted energy, and it gets the two of you back into a place of like reciprocity, seeing eye to eye. Okay, Cancer, so your reading is very positive. So just know that the energy is going to clear up. You're going to start to feel a lot better, but it all starts when you express it. You have to express it. And some of you may feel like you already have, and that's the question. The question that you have to pose to yourself is, did they make the changes that Spirit showed? Because that's how you're going to know if they really care. And that gives you a lot to think about for those of you that feel like, well, I've said something and I haven't seen any changes. How long has it been since you had the conversation? Because that's important, because I see where they're going to need this period to process. So that's going to, you're going to have to kind of deal with that. And I know where that's not the easiest thing, but they're going to need that period to process. And after that period, they should be stepping up to the plate. And if they're not, then it might be time to just like reevaluate what you want in a person. Okay, that's important, Cancer. All right, you guys, that is what I can see coming through for the second half of March. I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your month. I send you all much love and light. Thank you so much for being here with me. You guys, don't forget to check out the daily readings. I'm doing those now. I hope that you guys will join me for those. Okay, thank you again for everything, Cancer, and I will talk to you guys soon.